Dementia. Dementia is a general term that describes a decline in cognitive function severe enough to interfere with daily life. It is not a specific disease, but rather a collection of symptoms that can be caused by various brain disorders. Alzheimer's disease is the most common cause of dementia, but there are several other types, including vascular dementia, Lewy body dementia, and frontotemporal dementia. Early detection is crucial in managing the disease and improving the quality of life for those affected. Here, we discuss the 10 early signs of dementia that everyone should be aware of. Memory loss. One of the most common early signs of dementia is memory loss, particularly forgetting recently learned information. While it is normal to occasionally forget appointments or names, someone with dementia may forget them more frequently and not remember them later. They might rely heavily on memory aids such as notes or electronic devices, or ask for the same information repeatedly. Example, a person may forget about an important meeting they scheduled just a few hours ago and may repeatedly ask what time it is or the date, even though they were informed moments ago. Number 2. Difficulty performing familiar tasks. Individuals with early dementia often find it challenging to complete daily tasks that were once second nature to them. This might include cooking a favorite recipe, driving to a familiar location, or managing a budget. They may start a task but get confused halfway through and be unable to complete them. Example, a person might start preparing a meal but forget the steps involved, or even that they were cooking at all, potentially leaving the stove on and causing a safety hazard. Number 3. Problems with language. Dementia can affect the ability to communicate effectively. People may struggle to find the right words, call things by the wrong name, or have trouble following or joining a conversation. They may stop speaking mid-sentence and be unable to continue, or they might repeat themselves. Example, someone might call a watch a hand clock because they can't recall the correct term, or they might struggle to name common objects such as a pen or a phone. Number 4. Disorientation to time and place. Another early sign of dementia is becoming disoriented in familiar environments or losing track of date and passage of time. They may forget where they are, how they got there, or how to return home. This can be particularly dangerous if they are alone in an unfamiliar place. Example, a person might go for a walk in their neighborhood and become lost, unable to find their way back home, even though they have lived in the same area for many years. Number 5. Poor judgment. People with dementia may exhibit poor judgment or decision making. This might manifest in various ways, such as giving large amounts of money to telemarketers, wearing inappropriate clothing for the weather, or neglecting personal hygiene. An individual might wear a heavy coat on a hot summer day or make impulsive purchases that they cannot afford, putting themselves or their finances at risk. Number 6. Changes in mood and personality. Dementia can cause significant changes in mood and personality. People might become confused, suspicious, depressed, fearful, or anxious. They may be easily upset when they are out of their comfort zone or in unfamiliar situation. A person who was previously outgoing and sociable may become withdrawn and lose interest in activities they once enjoyed, or they might become irritable and angry over minor issues. Number 7. Withdrawal from work or social activities. Early dementia can cause people to lose interest in hobbies, social activities, work projects, or sports. They might have trouble keeping up with a favorite team or remembering how to complete a hobby they once loved. This withdrawal is often due to the challenges they face with cognitive functions and the frustration or embarrassment that accompanies them. Example, an avid gardener might lose interest in tending to their plants, or a dedicated book club member might stop attending meetings because they can no longer follow the storyline of the books. Problems with visual and spatial abilities are another early sign of dementia. This can include difficulty reading, judging distance, and determining color or contrast, which can affect driving. People might also have trouble recognizing their reflection in a mirror, thinking someone else is in the room. Example, a person might misjudge the distance when driving and get into minor accidents or have trouble navigating stairs and other obstacles around the house. Misplacing things and the ability to retrace steps. People with dementia may put things in unusual places and lose the ability to retrace their steps to find them again. This can cause them to accuse others of stealing or hiding items, which can be very distressing for both the individual and their loved ones. Example, someone might place their keys in their refrigerator or their phone in their laundry basket and then be unable to find these items later, leading to frustration and confusion. Number 10. Changes in planning and problem solving. Early dementia can make it difficult for individuals to develop and follow a plan or work with numbers. They may have trouble following a familiar recipe or keeping track of monthly bills. Concentrating and taking longer to do things than before are also common signs of early dementia. Example, a person might struggle to follow the steps of a cooking recipe they have used for years, or might find it challenging to manage their finances, leading to unpaid bills and financial issues. In conclusion, recognizing the early signs of dementia is crucial for early diagnosis and management. If you or loved ones are experiencing any of these symptoms, it is important to consult a healthcare professional. While there is currently no cure for dementia, early intervention can help slow the progression of the disease, manage symptoms, and improve the quality of life. Understanding these early signs also allows for better planning and support for those affected by this challenging condition. The impact of dementia extends beyond the individual to their families and caregiver, making awareness and early detection even more important. With proper support and care, individuals with dementia can live fulfilling life despite challenges they face.